when you ride him, you get he's a real if I get on him bareback, like he was there, he was, well, 4-year-old was the last time he ridden, and I got on him about 2 months ago, but hold on, leading here, and he went, yeah, okay.
Have you got some food just to see how she eats? Just a bit of hay or whatever she prefers to eat?
She eats hay, all right?
Yeah. I just want to see this head thing, whatever's causing it. So it could be a tooth problem. Could also be.
Yeah, you gotta leave her, leave it, eat out of that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was just thinking if you just put a little bit in the bottom, just unclip her or something.
Yeah, you gotta take the whole holder off.
Right, okay.
Because the holder touches the bit.
Yeah,
You got a lot of issues.
Got a lot of issues. She says, I don't understand. They caught me and then they put footies in the bin. It's a
You're not
trap.
allowed to go near her when she feeds. She thinks you're going to beat her up.
Yep. So she's shuffling her feet.
That's what she does all the time.
Yeah.
That's how she eats all the time. That's not just
this is
because you're
what
there.
see how she's balancing her whole body. She's moving her feet around.
But that's what I say. She does that.
Yeah.
And that's not just because you're here. That's what she does to eat.
Now I just want to see if she does it with both knees because it could just be knee pain.
And all that, see that? She does that all the time. It's not just because we're in. That's how she is, like that. Like as if something's getting her.
Yeah, she looks like she's got flies on her, but I can't see flies on her. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she's focused on us, not what her body's doing. Yeah.
She does it with a rug on. It's not to do with flies because she does it even with a rug on.
Yep. So you reckon she always has the right one back? One leg forward, one leg back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she always has the right hind forward, or the upside hind forward.
Yeah.
Or she's resting it. And that's the one she won't pick up.
Yeah.
See how she's looking around, and she does that even if no one, as if she's looking at someone.
Yeah.
What are you walking around?
Yeah. Yeah. Poking. But I mean, the muscles look quite normal as far as the shape of them. You're pointing something at me. Yeah. Yeah, she's looking. Nah. No, you push her forward, she wouldn't be able to hold the weight. Okay, you just keep it rolling and keep it pointing, because this could be very interesting. See how high over the fence I get it.
Want me to keep it?
Yep.
Can be beautiful. Oh, right.
I'm not staying anywhere near you.
Yep. Turn this way so this can get the side on shot.
Right. See, when she steps, she drags it.
Yep. Don't mind Pat. Just where you're not still.
She gets real apprehensive. You can't
Have
actually.
you got previously trimmed whiskers? They're all just growing exactly the same way.
Oh,
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! I have to go round. So she saw. Up through here, around here, and then this spot where they normally saw. Just can't keep up. This spot saw. Turn the head that way. Turn the head. I'm not even touching her. So as long as I'm outside of that area, I can pat, brush, head sinking. But as soon as I come back to this region, so serratus muscles, whatever's going on around the top of the withers, scapula. Now, before we go too far, I need to know what she's going to do with boys. So everybody be ready for a horse to go ballistic. Let her go around the outside, we stand in the centre. The pony.
Okay, what's he got?
See what it is?
Yeah.
I would suggest putting your reins on it. It's a stinky beat. Now I'm inside the comfort zone. I might be able to handle that.
Yeah, you're chewing, babe. What's the matter?
I might be able to handle that. That's if we need to get to that level. Should take a series of photos before I continue. Because the thing is, everything looks really good. Feet look good.
Yeah.
Body looks good.
She's definitely in agony, isn't she?
Yeah. And she's at the same level as the horse I saw in America. And he was being ridden. And he put up with it, but he didn't do well. But the parents of the owner were both vets. And they knew something wasn't right, but there was nothing to indicate what was causing the problem. And I put one hand on the horse and I knew what was going on. I said, I want this horse x-rayed. And they're like, what? I said, this horse has got something serious. In fact, you've probably got some of the best back feet I've seen, you know?
Probably overuses them.
Probably. She has to work them harder than the average horse.
Donkeys.
It's okay, baby.
A fair tilt to the pelvis.
It's alright, sweet.
Ah, bloody iPhone with the off button
In the wrong spot.
in the wrong spot. You go to press the top button. Suddenly, yeah. She says, as long as you don't touch the sore spot.
He looked at them.
I looked at him, yeah. I'm going to touch a bum, so prepared for me to
You
go
want to put that
flying.
phone somewhere else, maybe?
Yeah, you. I was thinking that, and I went, I don't know if your pockets are big enough for
My
a
jacket pockets out.
slab.
It's not my butt pockets. Oh, that's not working.
I've never had anybody pat my ass before.
Can't believe she's lying because I brush her every day.
Yeah. But one of the things, can you see that on camera, Liz? Now she's a bit
Zoom.
peaky.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That indicates she's lifting her front feet off the ground because she's got massive muscles right at that point. We're going to pick up your feet. It's going to get really actually, so I don't get clobbered. Spare tape and
How's that for a sec?
battery.
Inside pocket.
It's the non-slip thing is annoying.
So the case is making just wide enough. Yeah.
Thank you. Now,
Get through.
to the fun bit.
Sun's out.
Wings deliver.
She's showing up much nicer on the camera now.
What was that?
She's showing up better on the camera now. The muscles are more defined. So can you go and point at them again?
Oh yeah. Oh, she's leaning across.
Oh, I got a test result back. She's PSS7 negative.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's, I haven't got a colour done. She's large A, little A, large E, little A. Little E. Damn, because her father's.
So she's got a little bit of peakiness across the rump.
What?
From lifting her front feet up. Which means the hots will starting to go. And won't play with them until we get something of the trim done.
Chicken.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. She's PSS7 negative.
Well, she probably wouldn't be able to stand if she was,
Yeah.
because her muscles are in
Yeah.
such.
Oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Now, she's been getting her feet soaked in water and mud for about an hour, 2 hours a day.
Yep.
So that's the best I can get with her.
Yeah. Well, the fun part is you couldn't do. There's nothing here visible to say that she even needs a trim.
Yep.
But it's this bit here that's causing all the issues. But I am definitely going to have to use the angle grinder on that. So I am going to have to hope that she is tolerant, because there's no other way to do this. I do have a drill if I have to. But I'm hoping that you'll figure out that this is actually a good idea.
Good girl. Good girl.
This is going to get interesting. Interesting. So you can handle it when you've got 4 legs.
Good girl. Pick it up, babe. Good girl.
Can you handle it when you're defenceless? Yeah?
Yes.
Ooh.
Give him the cuddles. That last bit would put her up.
Yeah, but what's happening is I'm flicking sand across from this foot to the other leg.
Yeah.
So she probably didn't feel what was going on the foot, but she did feel the leg. But I'm just giving her a 2 or 3 metre break to say, hey, I was happy with that effort.
Very hard for the muscle here too.
Yeah, everything is just
Yeah, she's
incredibly
tense.
tight.
Pick it up, mate. Pick it up.
Bloody hell.
I think that's her way of saying
Yeah.
you're not doing my pain. Remember I said the other day?
Because she's doing good, she gets the foot back.
Good. No, that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, now that's what you call a deep breath. So I have a suspicion that was actually because there's a sudden relief.
Oh.
That wasn't
Yeah,
just the fact that I walked away. Have you got a
Yeah, because you were over there before when she did. You were already over there when she did the side.
Yeah.
Usually, if they side because you walk, not doing it, it's when you as soon as you stop.
That was good. That was probably one of the
darling.
deepest breaths in I've heard.
Good girl. Pick it up, babe. Good girl. Pick it up. Pick it up, babe.
Like
Take, that's the worst she does is just not pick it up.
Yeah.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Chewing again. That's good. She says all like that. She says, hey, good girl. What's that?
Some relief.
How's that, babe? Good girl.
It doesn't get any easier to pick up the foot.
No.
So I must be going fairly deep because I'm getting a colour change. But that's, see my hoof pick's bending before the sole moves. I got a little bit of movement there.
Yeah.
A little bit of movement there. So this centre region, just got to work in that. See how it's a different colour?
Yep.
I think it's a little bit colourcy.
Oh, baby. Good girl. You good girl. You good girl. Good girl.
It's coming back.
Oh, babe. Yeah, a bit more. Good girl.
Still not any easier to pick up that foot.
Good girl. Really good. She said you want to work for it.
Very good, girl.
You didn't like this bit here.
No, because what was happening was it was flicking up under there, under the other leg.
Right? How's that?
Let's have a breathe. Licking and chewing.
Good girl.
She's like, oh.
Good girl. How's that?
I'm just watching that she's only picking up the right leg at the moment.
Yeah. So she's putting all the weight on the one you're doing.
Yeah. Which is good.
How's that, babe?
She's like, oh, I'm
You're
going
going
to sleep.
now.
But the thing is, these horses probably can't sleep very well.
I know, yeah. Mate, she's stressed. When you see her, she just, like I said, someone said, a person I said, oh, you need the dog, and she's just that's just her.
That's not.
I said, it's not. I said, when you see, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Her personality is so soft.
Yep.
And then she has these anxiety attacks.
Can you bring her in a circle, 270 degrees, so she's facing that way?
Yep.
So this can stay there.
Yep.
So go around,
So bum towards you.
head towards that, thumb towards that. Probably about there is good because that's got a bit of sunlight. You can just spin the bum that little bit more for Liz. That way Liz can film from in the shadows.
It's alright. Good girl. Good girl.
I can't even touch her,
Yeah.
fire her up to warn her that I'm coming down on her because
Good girl.
she's like, oh my god, that's where it hurts.
Good girl. Good girl.
So the bottom of the foot just looks like a very hard worn, typical barefoot horse.
Good girl. It's alright. Don't panic. It's alright. Just try to pull back on it and then you go touch that.
Yeah, I pushed hard on that, so. She actually doesn't have massively thick soles. I think she's just had this for so long, she's sensitive in the bone.
Yeah.
So what I got to do is go slightly thinner than the average horse I'd like to do this to.
Yeah.
So that it gets the pressure off.
Oh, baby.
So has she ever had shoes on?
Don't know, I don't think so.
No.
They're not telling me anything. I've got a slight suspicion she's being right.
Very good pony. Haven't taken enough off to get a reaction out of this one yet.
Yep.
But the next trim, I'll go a bit deeper and see if she shows some sign of relief from it.
Oh, baby.
See if she takes a big breath or she looked at her foot. She's like, oh.
Better?
But I think the muscles on this shoulder have relaxed. We'll have to look at the tape to see if there's a change.
It'll take a while for those muscles to
No.
relax properly, won't it?
No, I've actually worked on horses that you couldn't touch them anywhere on the skin.
Yeah.
Trim their feet and you walk up and they're fine. It's just that constant tension causes most of the...
Oh, baby.
He's coming back. Other go.
Oh, baby. Good girl. Good girl, baby. Good girl.
Come forward a bit. A bit hard. Oh, you're just going to keep following around. It's like we're not facing
Oh, baby.
the direction we started.
Yeah. I thought you were being optimistic.
So just at the perimeter is a bit hard, just through the edges. You're doing well, girl, you're doing well.
See what I mean? She's a soft mare.
Yeah.
So it's total, the way she reacts is just total
The thing is, just easy. See if I can touch her.
Okay. Now she's leaving that one on the ground, picking the other one up.
Yes. that's an improvement, isn't it? I couldn't touch that muscle.
You can't slip that in.
Yeah, I couldn't touch that muscle.
Yep.
A moment ago. What I want to do is I want to do this knee to see what the knee thinks.
Get up there.
So, coming up. So, full lift. Just a smidge tight. Going to crank it out like a farrier. No, not too bad. Crank it a bit more. Ooh, just there.
Not better.
That's a lot better. You see a flinch and then go, oh, flinch.
Because she's got memory on like, how long
Let's turn the 180 so
Oh.
she's facing
You want the
the
sun?
nose this way and bum that way. The bum towards the tree. That's it. Face her around, keep going. Another 90 degrees, keep going, 45
So she's
degrees.
even turning better.
That's it, perfect. So, the areas I could not touch, even to run my finger over,
Yep.
I can now pat. That is awesome. And amusingly, I haven't trimmed anything but sole.
Yep.
That is.
So what causes that to happen? Just the way she's trimmed?
It's. We don't know how it starts.
Yeah.
Because what it is the bone has a curve in it
Yep.
to a tip.
Yep.
And the sole grows in the same curve.
Yep.
When things go wrong is this is touching the tip of the bone
Yep.
with enough pressure not to etch the bone away but to irritate it. So it's
Yeah.
crushed corium, lots of bony changes, lots of tissue changes.
Look who loves you now.
So it's crushed sole, because normally what's supposed to happen is sole's supposed to be flexible and get pushed away from the bone.
Yep.
But we think dry weather, not trimming the sole, because the old traditional one was the farrier always got a knife and slice through there.
Yep.
And people said, oh, you can't do that.
Yep.
We're seem to be finding more horses with problems since
They stopped doing
20,
it.
20 years ago when they
Yep.
stopped doing that.
Yep.
We don't know why. It should maintain itself. And we think if the horses were running on gravel, the gravel would grind it out.
Yeah.
So everything would
Yeah.
come back to normal.
Yeah.
But it's literally bone and sole crushing the tissue between the two.
Yep.
So periosteum, the bone, is getting crushed against the minerals of the bone.
Yep.
And then the corium, sole of the corium is getting crushed against that. And the sole, because when a horse is rotated for clubfoot or rotation,
Yeah.
you can actually see a bruise and indent in the sole.
Yep.
Because the corium takes it.
Yep.
This is the bone, so
Yep.
it's bone pain.
Yep.
Bone pain goes through different nerve channels and is more intense
Yep.
than muscle pain or tissue pain. Hello, I've got a win.
I like you now.
So,
Ah, still there.
yeah.
Come on, Come here, bud.
Oh, come yeah.
Still there.
Yeah, well that's the support mechanism. So she'll be sore across here, and she'll be sore down here, which is the serratus. This is trying to keep up. So serratus muscles will still be sore. Serratus cervicus and serratus ventralis or dorsalis, because they're the ones that hold the shoulder in place.
Yep.
All the other muscles are trembling because they're at the limit of what they can do. So the other muscles are on and off.
So, is there anything I can do to relieve the pain
No.
in here?
No, they'll just relax.
They'll just go by itself?
Yep. And what I want to see, so this is the one we don't know much about yet. This is the one where, this is the one that tells us it's actually happening is this muscle. It's not really a muscle, it's connective tissue across here. So when the knee gets sore, that muscle being hurt, no, it's coming. Sorry Liz, I changed sides on you. I may end up back round there in a moment, but
So that stuff will be
so
much
you can see it's better than it was.
Yep.
But
And it's better on this side than it is this side.
yeah, well, I wouldn't say hugely better on either side. I have to be right on the line to get a response, but
Yeah.
she knows what I'm trying to do. She's like, oh, no, you don't. But the same horse that wouldn't let me run my hands anywhere around the top of the scapula or down the face of the scapula has absolutely no issue with it 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
So, and what it is, I think these get so sore that these become in motion, on and off, on and off, on and off, and that irritates the fascia. So when the horse starts to relax, they turn off and they go back to a dormant state, and then the horse can tolerate, because if you tense a muscle and push into it, much more painful than the muscle being off and push into it.
Yeah.
So I think that's why these horses are so sensitive, and I've seen it a few times where you couldn't say there was anything wrong with the feet. Like the other horse I did, she was a mare, been barefoot trimmed for 2.5 years by the owner.
Yeah.
But I couldn't touch her anywhere.
Yeah.
All I did was the normal trim and could just pat her.
Yeah.
So there was something less obvious than this that was just irritating the horse. But the horse had got to a point where she couldn't do anything. She couldn't move.
Right.
Everything was discomfort.
So what will happen with the back end? Does she need any work done on the back feet? See this one, she's always rested this one.
Yeah, that could be something else.
And that's the one she doesn't pick up.
Yeah. I'm not particularly worried about that just yet. We'll see what we can do to trim it.
Chicken.
What I'm going to do now is just squeeze the hocks. If she'll let me squeeze the hocks.
See, this horse is supposed to be an unbroken horse, so she shouldn't have any hock
see how
problems.
she dipped away from my hand on the hock? That's because she's lifting all of her front end off the ground from her back end to protect the intake.
Whopper.
This is where I could get flying lessons. The hock's very cold. Right, let's trim the back feet.
What's going on? Movie stuff.
I've never had this sort of weird experience before.
Movie stuff, babe.
You can send the audition tape into Mel.
Movie stuff, babe.
Well, I'm going to cheat. She's got a tail bag on. And just do a grinder trim. I'm thinking, oh, somebody's going to have to hold the tail. No, she's got a tail bag.
Tail bag,
Just
tail bag.
Away from the fence so these can get a little bit more in behind. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Go on, stand behind at least.
That'll do. That'll do.
Do I look as stupid as him?
This is a flying foot. Come on. My arm was going to sleep then. Gotta love the tail bag, that was awesome. I'm grinding away and this tail bag comes forward to the grinder, and there's pause, and the tail bag goes away. I don't know when I did it, I think it was on the weekend. I got some tail hair in the grinder.
That'd get him kicking, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was only a couple of hairs, so I don't know. I know who it was, but I don't know.
Funny how this leg's the one she picks up. I mean, this leg she picks up and hands to you, or tries to get away from the other one. She doesn't want to pick up the leg.
We'll see. We'll see. She's saying that this leg doesn't come up. It's came up before.
Yeah. Come on, kick.
Good, mate. Well done. Well done. Well done.
She's got 2 white soles and 2 black soles.
Well.
You go to the far side because
I'm just waiting for her.
yeah, and just wait for her because I want to chase her around so the tail bag's not blowing towards me.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Move a little bit. That's it.
Well
Here we go.
done. Well done.
That's it. Perfect. Hold it there.
Well
which leg does she want me to twim?
done. You can have
You've
the other
done
one.
that one.
Which leg do you want me to twim? How about this one?
Good girl. Pick it up, man. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, good girl.
That's all I want.
Good girl.
Just a little bit of lift.
Good girl. Well, see, she's got a lot of pain there.
Yeah.
Well done.
But I think she's just... No, because she weight bears on the left, but she won't pick up the right. But that's usually just a sacrum issue.
Or a stifle.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get this fourth one. Thanks, mate. Woo! That was a bit violent. I might not get this one.
She did
Well,
say
I'll get
no.
it, but I won't get it in the way I want it.
Well, where are you going?
He says he's done
Don't
enough.
crack a shit.
He's done enough. No, I'm quite happy. Oh. Locking stifle?
Yeah, I was just going to say it's the stifle the problem.
Did you just lock your stifle?
So you got to bring it forward. I think it's tight, not quite
Yeah,
locking.
not quite locking.
But she knows it's going to do it.
Well done. Yeah, well, I'm going to touch the shoulder so you don't come over this way. Up.
Just one it up.
Come on.
Don't do too much. Keep it up. Ah.
You're not threatening me there, Sky. Got a big correction about that the other day.
Uh-huh. I'm not trying to do anything.
Good girl.
That's good.
Good girl.
You did good.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She said that's all you get.
That's all I need.
Yeah, good girl. She go and sleep up this end.
Yeah.
Good girl. That is girl. Good girl. Good girl.
It might be a fear thing because she actually relaxed then. What was that? Tailbag.
Bag.
I heard a thump behind me.
Good girl. It's all right. What do you reckon that back end problem is?
I don't know yet because she relaxed into my grip then. Now she's actually picking the foot up normally.
Good girl. Good girl.
So it could be that she's got a little bit of the same thing going on in the back feet, but we've never actually seen it in the back feet.
Yeah.
There's one of those weird things is when these things happen,
Well done.
because the foot's always under tension,
Yeah.
once you change it or take it off the ground, it starts tingling
Yeah.
because the blood comes back. Yeah, we're sort of running. Can we go 3 steps forward? We're right up against the. Yep. This is just gonna walk towards them. Now this is very, very tricky because I need to grind upside down backwards. I'll call that done. Woo. I got what I needed, and she was good. Yeah. Oh, I just feel so different.
Look at these sideways and everything. What's
Yep.
the matter with you?
The foot's probably tingling because I've released the pressure that was in it. I want to see how long it takes to put that foot down. But she definitely looks like she's gone to sleep.
Hey, she relaxed.
Yeah. Now, do you you want to go and get some more grainy bits.
Grainy mix there, here.
Just do exactly the same thing as we did before. I think we put quite a few in it. Wait for it. Watch it.
Come
Go.
on, have me. Come here.
I want to see what the
Sarah.
grindy thing was.
Now,
Well, the muscles do look different. Just drop them in. Oh, that way.
good girl.
I call that 2 thumbs up.
Hey, not even picking the head up.
Nope. What? You talking about me?
Total different horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Honestly.
And you saw all I touched was 5 millimeters or less
Hey.
of sole. It'd be fun if these guys could talk. Like,
Well, she's telling you volumes, isn't she, really? Because you couldn't keep her head in the bucket.
Oh.
Head kept looking around like she had a spook around her or something.
yeah, well, she was just having nerve fire constantly. Like somebody was poking it
Hey,
all
but she
over
had
her
to pick
body.
around the other bucket, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She's doing what she can do.
That's what I was saying with the first one. She wasn't that she was looking at you, because that's what she does when there's just her.
Yeah.
There's no one around her. That's
Yeah.
what she used to do.
Yep.
That first
But
thing.
the thing is, there's so much tension in that whole shoulder and neck and scapular region
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
stretch downward
Yeah.
is like somebody digging knives in.
Yeah.
So then she has to stand up and let it relax.
So, you're right.
She says, I've never eaten that fast before.
I'm
Is
not
it
going to give
empty?
up on her. She's a pretty mare, beautiful nature. There's
Well,
just,
to be able to walk in an angle grind
Hey,
is pretty useful.
all of the full siblings are youth horses.
Yeah.
And look at it, she loves you.
Come in, fix my feet.
Pick yourself. Pick yourself. And they said, oh, she's a bit hard to catch.
That's because every time she gets caught, her feet
she
hurt.
gets hurt, yeah. That's what I said. It's sad when people just keep fobbing off. As soon as they see a horse, it's, oh, get rid of it. That's it. That's its nature. No, it's not its nature. Sally, what's she
So
doing?
this time she's looking at the trucks,
Hey.
but she's not looking at her own body.
Yeah.
She hasn't looked around to see what's going on.
What you doing, beautiful? Yeah, you'll get some pay in a minute, mate.
Well, that was a job well done, I think.